Okay, so I've shot this video once and the audio was shit. So I'm going to film this again and hope that it works. So I may be a little bit annoyed throughout this because, yeah, a lot of effort. And now I have a very bright light, so I'm kind of blind. So there's that as well because now the sun's gone down. So that's great as well. Anyways, so hi, I'm Nathan. Today I'm going to be doing a STP Packer basics video. If you don't want to see a prosthetic, which you already did, I was just playing with this. So if you don't want to see any more of this, click off the video now. Also, don't report this video as I'm going to be talking about prosthetics that help to alleviate dysphoria for trans people. I'll put a general definition of what dysphoria is on the screen. So without further ado, let's get into it. First off, I have a first generation 2-in-1 Sleek, and I have a second generation Freetom Rogue. So the Sleek looks like this. I'll have some close-ups probably of this. The Rogue looks like this. I personally like the Rogue a bit better. It looks a bit more realistic and aesthetically pleasing. And for a size comparison between the two, the Sleek is longer and the Rogue is thicker. That means that this one may be better to pack with, but this might be better for other kinds of things, which you can put two and two together what I mean by that. The Rogue did come with a rod. It does make some noise, but if you use it, it doesn't really move very easily, so then it doesn't make that much noise. They both have different slides on them. I can't use them yet as I am pre-T. They both have different silicone as well, so the Rogue is a bit sturdier, so that is very good when it comes to peeing. So when it comes to peeing, you're gonna want to have your prosthetic directly underneath you and preferably with the shaft down. This allows gravity to work in your favour, so everything just flows straight down. Don't have it like this or pull the shaft up too high because that can cause backflow. I feel like that is, for most people would think that that's common sense, but some people do this or do this, which won't really work. For these, they're quite big, so you do need a harness, but it's really hard to find something that works for a Freetom. So what I did was I got some old, well not old, but women's briefs that I don't use anymore, and I cut a hole a couple of inches below the waistband. So this is a very cheap, easy and very tight type of harness to use with your Freetom. So that is what I use. With the Sleek, when I used it, I'm not sure if it's just because this is the old generation or not, but it's collapses a bit easier than, say, the Rogue. So that might be the silicone or the generation, I'm not sure. So I much prefer peeing with this one. What to wear over your harness? I've got, for people in Australia, I have Alpha branded underwear. This is because it has quite a big fly, and that means that you won't squash the shaft and also that you can push it underneath you enough. Moving on to, if standing to pee isn't something that you need, there are prosthetics made specifically for packing. So I have Pierre. I chose him because he automatically lies down, so that's easy to pack with and you don't look like you have a boner. I just wanted to get something that I know would work, and this works very well. It is a bit heavy though, that's the only thing. I tried to pack it in my Freetom harness, but that didn't really work, as when I put it in, the very end kind of flopped out of the hole and didn't really work. So what I did was I got a packing pouch. So these are Joey packing pouches. I've got one with sharks and one with turtles. So they have really cool designs. And I have the ballsy one, so that one's a bit bigger, and the classic. So this one's like about an inch longer than that one. I personally like the classic one because it looks better when it's higher up, because then it doesn't move around as much. You can pack this in briefs, but I'm a bit worried that it might fling out your leg and then you'll have a dick on the street in public, so I don't think that would be very nice. So that's why I got a packing pouch. Some other things to note: some people like to cornstarch their prosthetics as they do get a bit sticky. And they can pick up lint and hair, so you can do that, but then the cornstarch can actually whiten it a little bit. It's only like on the outside, so you can probably wash it off. But there is that to keep in mind. I personally don't cornstarch my prosthetics because, one, I can't be bothered, and because of the lightening issue. When using these with anything else, like any products like soaps and stuff, you have to use water-based products or else it will deteriorate the prosthetic. So it'll eat away at it and destroy it, which is not good if you paid a lot of money for them. This one is about $40? No, I'm not sure. And with shipping, especially for Australia, that sucks. Speaking of shipping, I've heard in America that sometimes they get discreet shipping, but being overseas, the products have to go through customs. So I think for all of these, it wasn't very discreet at all, so that's something to keep in mind if you are not in America. Also, the packing pouches are very easy to clean and they have a mesh backing, so I feel like that would help wick away sweat and stop you getting all nasty down there. After you're done for the day, you can just give it a wash and it'll be dry by the next day, so that's really nice. Also, another cool thing is the silicone in these prosthetics, as you wear it, it warms up to your body temperature. It does make it feel like it's part of you, not like just some random piece of plastic that's like hanging off you. Just recently I put in a form to get my name changed and it came back and it was successful. I'm really happy about that, and I've just got like all my driver's license in that bag, so I'm very happy with that. Hopefully I got everything in that I needed to. Since this was the second run, I'm not sure if I forgot something. So if you have any questions or comments or any video suggestions or anything, drop them down in the comments. Give this video a like if you liked what you saw, and maybe subscribe, and I'll see you later.